Hey everybody, it's SK again playing us some Final Fantasy XI. We are not going to talk about the last episode because that was a shit show and I would like to move on with my life. We're going to be getting the last bit of the warrior artifact armor, even though it's kind of like shit. And the scorpion harness is better in every possible regard, but I'm a bit of a completionist for it. Not a big one, but a bit of one. And I'd like to just go ahead and knock that one off my to-do list. Hey, do you see a small Gulka named Goomba? I'm here. What do you want? Ah, finally, we meet again. Prepare to face your doom! Oh, not again. Didn't I beat you last time? I've always been such a pestering child. You're not much older than I am. Don't talk to me like you're some old man. And you cheated last time. You brought one of the warrior's old swords. You didn't say I couldn't. Besides, you cheated first. I saw you borrow Daydog's sword. Well, forget swords. This time is helms. Whoever brings the best helm wins. Don't bring him any of your ways, Goomba. Oh, please. Fine, I forfeit. You win. Can I go now? No, you're not running away again! Anyway, I'm thinking about bringing a mithril salad. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? You have one, don't you? Can I borrow it just for a few seconds? I'll give it back, I promise. I'll even give you a reward. Wait, this is not the quest I need. Hold up. Wait, what? Speak to Daydog, then go around this corner and speak to the Gulka child, Dead Cell. Oh, I gotta speak to Daydog first, and then I speak to Dead Cell. Okay, so, yo, Daydog. Oh, man. Hey, remember when Iron Eater showed up here? He was gathering information about Ralgrim. I hear that they're starting up some operation to collect his lost items. And so I got this idea. Wait, I can't be asking outsiders for help. It's just not like me. Forget what I said. Okay. I mean, I gave you stuff beforehand, but, you know, that's cool, I guess. Oh, if it isn't Gwyll. What's the occasion? Is Dalzak off adventuring? Okay, Detso's kind of a bastard? I'm getting the feeling here. You don't look so good, Gwyll. You're not being teased by some of those human kids again, are you? Well, not really teased. You wimp. Why do you let those creeps push you around like that? With your strength, you could teach them a lesson. If you don't do it, I could always... No, that's okay. And then there's just a random dude with like a monster thing just destroying the cutscene above us. It's just that everyone in Emerus don't understand. What do you mean, don't understand? Do you think that ginger cookies taste good? What the what the hell is going on? There's just, I guess it's the thingy that's going on. There's like some temporary event. Maybe people are getting costumes and they are like rampaging across Bastok. I didn't know it actually showed people in the cutscenes like this. That's actually pretty cool and simultaneously immersion breaking, and it's amazing. Do you think ginger cookies taste good, which is the most random aside of all time? Oh, what do you mean? Well, I've never tried one anyway, so I wouldn't know, but from what I hear, they're supposed to taste pretty good. Guess I've never really tried one to find out, or I guess I'd have to try one to find out. Yeah, well the thing is I have tried one before. Dalzak brought some from his adventures once. Anyway, it was really good. When we told this to Iran and Emerus, they said there was no way that a cookie with ginger in it could be that delicious. That's so stupid. You're stupid for saying something like that, and you're just as stupid for getting all upset over it. You're a real chum, you know that, Detso? I can't take this seriously. You see the shit that's going on in the background here? What the hell? This is great. I love it. If you can't stick up for yourself over something like that, then you shouldn't talk to those guys anymore. Just stay home and read books like you always do, you pitiful excuse for a Gulka. You're a dick! Okay. Bye. What a case. You know, I think I heard somebody talking about ginger cookies. Yeah, I remember one. Daydog said he used to eat them with his friend a long time ago. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this has to do with the AF3 quest, but apparently it does. Aside from, again, Detso being a little dickbag over there. Okay, I think I actually have a ginger cookie. Because I cheated and looked this up ahead of time. So here's a cookie. Now tell me what you need. Hey, isn't this a ginger cookie? Where did you get this? See, Detso has a big mouth. Yeah, this brings back memories. Ralgrim and I always used to eat these. That's right, you're the one who wanted to hear about the operation to find out Ralgrim's lost items, right? Many years ago, Ralgrim was sent as envoy to Sandoria. As a gesture of friendship, he offered his armor to the knights of Sandoria. But apparently it was recently stolen to Sandoria. This is an enormous blunder, and the high-ups in Bastok are determined to get it back first. Bastok wants to use the armor as a bargaining tool with Sandoria. Unbelievable what outrageous plans those humans think up. Hey, why don't you try to find out what the Musketeers do? I'd rather an adventurer like you than have that armor than see it turn into a political tool for those idiots in the government. I heard that the ones who stole Rogham's armor are a group of goblin thieves that have their hideout in Behemoth's Dominion. That sounds like a wonderful place. Alrighty, so I gotta go to Behemoth's Dominion, which I think is like, you know, off the border of Quiffim or some stuff like that. I sound like I don't know. I'm talking as if I don't have the wiki pulled up right here, right in front of me. And apologies for the last episode if you heard the occasional... I may have had my, by the way, that felt disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. But I may have had my microphone slightly slipped in the wrong direction for like the second half of that episode. But as mentioned, that episode was a total shit show, and I probably should have just nuked it. But by that point, I had seriously put, between those 2 days, I had put something like 4.5 hours of footage that I had to pare down. And damn it, I wanted it to be seen. I wanted my folly to be known across the world, because apparently I'm an idiot and that's how I roll. So anyway, off to Quiffim. One of the only, like, outdoor world places that actually has a teleport McJiggery-do and not a survival guide. Which is a little bit weird, but again, it's all weird for starters, but I'm assuming that's because Quiffim is such a widely renowned area for leveling jiggery goodness. You know what? I'm gonna use a crab. Abilities. Mount. I'm using a goddamn crab this time. Really? I really want to log on to my Gawker now and take a look at this. This has got to be the most just hilariously just... Yeah, I gotta go. Hang on a sec. Ah, fucker. Hang on a sec. I gotta do this. I know I'm kind of like, screwing up my groove here a little bit, but I gotta see this now. It's too good of an image to not at least test it out. I mean, I may have actually seen a Gawker riding past on a crab once, but I don't remember it. And either way, I need to see this, man. This is going to be freaking amazing. Also, off-screen after that shit show of an episode, I actually went and maxed out all of my fame for everything except, like, Abyssy. I'm assuming it's Abyssy, like Abyss C, and not Abyssia, even though Abyssia sounds better. I'm assuming it's called Abyssy. But I maxed out all of my fame except for Abyssy and, like, Aldolin, which is, like, the super new area or some shit. How sad is it? Or awesome, I don't know exactly what you want to call it, that, you know, in modern day Final Fantasy XI, you can actually go and just say, you know what, I'm going to max out all of my fame. I'm going to max out, I'm just going to get max reputation in every faction in the game, except for technically like 7, but Abyssy is effectively one that's split into like 7 different versions, with the exception of 2 different factions. I was able to just max it out, and max it out easily, as a matter of fact. I remember, you know, back in my day, you know, it used to take something like 250 stacks of millicorn or something like that. And I mean, it was 3 at a time. You had to turn in 3 millicorn at a time, and it took something like 150 or 250. It's a ridiculous amount of millicorn to actually max out your fame. Because fame was supposed to be ridiculously hard to get. It was kind of a prestige thing. But then again, everything, literally everything in Final Fantasy XI was a prestige thing. Just the ability to just fucking log in was a prestige thing. I mean, have you guys seen how backwards some of the login procedures of this game is? I mean, even now, the ability for some new players to even play the game is almost unintelligible, because in the game it says to set up a Play Online account and then set up a Square Enix account. Problem is, you have to set up a Square Enix account before you can set up a Play Online account, so the people who are trying to log into this are getting confused because they can't do what they're supposed to do because the website and the game are telling them 2 completely different things. So yes, I want to see this. I logged on specifically because I don't have it. What? Oh, by the way, I have 5 stacks. Apparently, it only takes 5 stacks million corn. Oh, it's million corn. I thought it was millicorn. But it only takes about 5 full stacks of millicorn to get max fame, which And the reason he has 5 stacks is because I was going on an old wiki that said you needed something like 24 stacks, so I bought 24 stacks, and then after 5 it was like, hey, you were like the hero that we deserve, but not the one we need, and I'm just like, what? I mean, that's a cool story and all, but what the hell am I supposed to do with all this corn now? So, I gotta have this, right? I do have this in somewhere, right? I had to have gotten the bullshit. Okay, good. I do have the crab stuff. That sounds weird. I do have the crab mounts. I just apparently never actually got them on this character. I know I'm getting completely distracted by things that are not in any way, shape, or form relevant to what I actually want to do. But I gotta see it first. I gotta see it to believe it, man. You know what I mean? Also, my Galka looks swag as hell. Look at that. It was that 15th anniversary, like, gear set stuff that you can get. He looks super dapper. It's amazing. He's also an alt that's level 50. I mean, I have a mule who's, you know, level 82 at this point, so I suppose it goes without saying. Oh, I should probably, like, teleport. Oh, I see more people with costumes. I kind of want to get one of these costumes now just so I can walk around as a giant weird tree thing. Are they actually called treants in this game? Is that just like a Tolkien thing or what? Juno, Upper Juno. I'll go to the Mog House. That way, I can just turn the stuff in quickly, and then we can actually see how my Galka man looks on this thing. If the thing, because I wonder if the mount actually gets larger based upon the size of my character, or if it's just like that teeny tiny ass grab, and he's just like defying gravity by staying on top of it. I get the feeling that may actually be the case. Because this game doesn't really do too much in the terms of, like, scaling the size of, you know, the thing. Well, that's not particularly true. If you rent chocobos, and see, I actually said chocobo without having to think about it this time. Ha ha ha. But, if you rent chocobos, they are significantly larger, on Galka here, and significantly smaller with the Tarutaru. However, Elven, Human, or excuse me, Hume, Elvins, Humes, and Mithra are all pretty much like the same size, but they have like extra large and extra small variants of it, which is pretty cool. But having said that, I need to see this in my life before I can continue on, otherwise my life will be a sad, shallow shell of stuff. Also, do you know how hard it was to actually say sad, shallow shell? Say that like 5 times fast. And don't be a smartass and reply like that 5 times fast, because that's not funny. It wasn't funny in 5th grade. It wasn't funny when my dad did it like 40 times. It's not funny now. Don't do it. He is super dapper looking. I really kind of wish that I'd started with Grundy instead of Naranai for this Let's Play, because he's so dapper looking. What can I say? I'm a fan of the Galka. I mean, I always thought they were kind of like stupid and silly looking, but you know, they've grown on me like a fungus. Toto, I want to get crabs. That is a sentence that can be taken weird. Yep. This is a great song for just singing random lyrics that have nothing to do with anything. I got crab, I got red crabs, because apparently there's like a variety of shapes and sizes of them now, I guess. The funny thing is, I don't think I've ever actually seen a red crab in the game. I've seen plenty of just the normal crabs, but are the red crabs a thing that exist? Is this lining up right? I hope so. So I don't even think I have the view distance changed. Do I? Do I still have it just a regular view distance because it was doing some weird shit on my computer? Excuse me? Excuse me, baking powder? Can I have access to my keyboard, please? Config. Clipping. I can't spell clipping. I mean, 5 is like way beyond the max size, but whatever. So, distracted by shiny objects. Crab, go. Look at it! His feet almost drag on the ground! His feet almost drag on the freaking ground! Look at this shit! Ah! This poor crab should have just... His poor shell is probably just getting crushed. Look at this. Also, I realize that Galka are basically asexual, and I sincerely hope they are, because if not, his balls have got to just be in so much pain right now. Ah! Look at this! I'm so amused easily by stupid and pointless things. Look how dapper he looks on this thing. He's riding a crab. He's grabbing the crab's eyeballs, at that matter. That's just unfortunate. But he looks very dapper in this suit, riding a crab. It's like he's riding on a fucking tricycle. It's great! Okay. I have indulged my curiosity, so it's time to get back to, like, the main point of things. Isn't this why you guys watch me, though, right? All, like, 3 of you. This is why you watch me, for just the stupid, nonsensical bullshit that has nothing to do with anything except... Ah! Okay, so anyway, let's take you back to town. Travel to home point, current region, Lower Juneau. Why not Upper Juneau? Because Lower Juneau is just statistically better. Anyone who likes Upper Juneau, you know, is like the 1% or something to that effect. And then sudden awkward silence. Okay. Let's log out, log back onto my other character. And now that we know, and knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. Sorry, it's like a compulsion almost at this point. Let me log back on to my main character, and that way we can go to Behemoth's Dominion? Let me see. Again, I'm saying all this as if I'm not staring at the wiki, which I clearly am not alt-tabbing to look at it right now. Absolutely not, because I have no idea that it's supposed to be at G5 near Delkovitz Tower, and then a long tunnel that has a Behemoth's Dominion that's not necessarily shown on the map, but it shows on mine because I have a map edit. Please don't ban me, Squeenix. But yes, things. Abilities. Excuse me, what do you mean I have no mounts available? There we go. But yes, you better believe I'm riding this damn crab. This is amazing. And make it all better by the fact that it's actually playing the Chocobo music. Which seems utterly wrong. Ah, Clipper! Hey, come here! Clipper man, come here! Hey, you wanna play? Wanna play? Wanna play? No? Come on! So what if I got a human riding on you? Come on! Let's play! Also, apparently I can't do circles. I can do, like, weird oblong things, but not circles. Come on, let's play! Let's play, let's play! No? Come on! You know me! Come on! No? No, you suck. Fine. So anyway, onward to Behemoth's Dominion. Which, I don't... I mean, I know I've been to this place. I had to have been to this place at least once because I got this on my Elven back in my day, way back in the olden times of yore, but I don't remember what this place looks like. Also, this is a giant, dank-ass cave that... is very, very reminiscent of Tomb Raider 1. You all remember that? Like the intro area to Tomb Raider 1 that looked a lot like this, including the damn bats that you had to hope to God that the computer or the program enabled you to auto-lock onto one, because otherwise they would basically just swarm you and destroy you. Yeah, those are good times. 30 FPS! Remember that? Well, actually, you were lucky if you got 30 FPS. Usually it was like freaking 15. You know, I played the game fairly recently, like 2 or 3 years ago, just out of... you know, curiosity. I forgot how really, like... I mean, for one, I mean, it was well designed. It had really great level design, but I forgot how freaking slow and just clunky the controls were. But again, for PS1 era, it was surprisingly fluid, so I can't really talk shit about, you know, someone's design compunctions that are spades above my own because I can't do shit. This is a long freaking cave. This wiki that, of course, I'm not reading is absolutely right. Now, where the hell do I go? Go to a spot at K9 where there's a question mark. Clear the area of bats and weapons if they aggro you. Buff and get ready to go. Oh, there's a map to this shit? Alright. Oh, there's a goddamn survival guide, son. Let's get me a survival guide then. Also, how is this place considered like an outdoor area? This is just silly pants. This is one of the few moments where you can tell that they had never considered anyone having the capability of using a mount or a chocobo here, because they obviously didn't code the whole like, hey, no chocobos allowed restriction, because it was never going to happen. They were going to get dismounted way before this point, so it's really weird to be able to chocobo up in this particular area. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Good? Great. So let's trust up real quick. Oh, F yourself. I'm starting to really like my C team here. Even though Rougadine does not exactly have the Ruggagine. Is it Ruggagine? I mean, his name literally looks like Rughead Gene, but I'm just Rougadine? Rougadine? Is it Rougadine then? I can still not pronounce these damn names. Even though, you know, Rougadine, I guess, is still not, like, the greatest of tanks. I mean, he doesn't really have much, like, he doesn't have a lot of snap hate grabbers, so to speak. He doesn't have provoke, he just has flash, and that's it. He hits pretty damn hard. Hi. What's up? Can I attack one of them? Please? Thank you. Hi, how's it going? How you guys doing today? So, Picklick's long index, I think, is like... I think he's the thief. Long index is a thief, yeah. Night Goggle is a ranger, and Mutt Snout is a white mage. So, this guy basically is just gonna kind of kick my ass. Oh, hey, you know what? In that case, I need to kill Mutt Snout, man. Mutt Snout, you must know death. You cast Benediction, that's fine. I put on my robe and wizard hat and all that, but seriously, you need to, like, fucking go. Now, let's see if Mighty Strikes will actually do any damage at all, or if it's going to be the same sort of, like, Mighty Misses. Hey, you hit! That's already more damage than you did in the entirety of your Mighty Strikes-nessism in frickin' Castle Saval Bailey's. Not that I'm bitter. Hey, that even crit. That's nice. It's a nice change of pace. Thank you for that. Did that stun you? I mean, sweet. You gonna Benediction? You gonna Benedict that shit, good sir? Because I'm gonna retaliate. Because I know you're going to wind up attacking me at some point. Yep, he just Benedictified. That's fine. So, Mognix, my man. What do you plan on doing, good sir? Also... You're kind of an asshole, Muttsnut. You didn't even protect your other guys. That's kind of BS, my friend. And speaking of which, well, not speaking of which, but just while I'm here, let me change that wrong screen. Of course, like I said, this is obviously not alt-tabbed at all. C team. B team. And the A team. Kudos to people who have the A team theme start playing in their head. No. You're attacking long index here. Whatever the hell that means. Also, I do know that you have perfect dodge, so I would like to do as much damage to you as humanly possible. And once he does that whole perfect dodge shit, I am going to be turning immediately to Mr. Night Goggle Man. What is Eagle Eye shot to? I've never played a ranger. Well, wait, did I ever play a ranger? Because I had all the jobs unlocked, and I thought I had almost all of them to 30, except for like... No. It was Summoner. You know, maybe I was wrong, because I think I got Summoner to like 10. I got Bard to like 10. I think I maybe got Ranger to 20. I don't remember what the hell it did, though. Are you doing the whole Nope, you still haven't done it yet. Okay. So if you could do me a favor, good sir. Did you just use your son of a bitch? Okay, well, have fun with that. Let's move on to Night Goggle. Ain't no point trying to hit him, because he's got McDodgery Jews. I don't know what the hell that meant. Shush. This is actually taking a bit longer than I thought it would, all things told. But then again, these goblins are probably like level 60-ish or so. Having said that, this level 60 AF3 fight seems way easier than the other AF3 fights that I've attempted, i.e. Monk, which fucked me up. Well, that's not true. The Red Mage AF fight was fucking bullshit. That was an interesting fight, to say the least. I had to go back at that one at like level 75 on my Elven, and this was not back in my day. This was the character I was playing on last year, because he was kind of effing my day up. So, Mr. Thief Man, how's it going? Come here. You must know suffering. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I mean, you know, it's nothing personal, my friend, but, you know, that's just how these things go. Also, where the hell is this? What does this do? Kermit Headstone. Like, is that like a second layer? Is that just sea? I'm kind of curious to explore this area now because so much of it is just kind of like randomly gone. And I may just do that because now that I have a mount, I have pretty much invincibility, which is nice. It's like having sneak and invisible and true sight and all that stuff because nothing can attack me. And you're damn right I'm going to use it. Hey, I even got experience with that boy. Yeah, for that bad boy. That's pretty sweet. Oh, that's why it looks like it's going off the screen like that, because it's showing the weird dinosaur bones, right? I realize it's supposed to be like a conduit to Delkfrit Tower, is what was explained in the game and all that, but they look like dinosaur bones to me, man! If you don't want them to look like dinosaur bones, don't make them all like white and pearlized and shit. Hey, I didn't know I could actually level in this area. And actually, I might be able to level pretty decently in this area. Behemoth Dominion, everything's like in the 40s. So mid-30s, this might actually be a pretty decent place to go. Or I imagine it might have been, but I can imagine that getting to this particular area was no easy. Finding a camp where you weren't going to get murdered by lost souls the moment that you got within contact, if anything, might have been somewhat difficult. Oh, hey, this is an outdoor area. Oh. This is why it shows it being an outdoor area, because it's an outdoor area. Huh. Like Quiffin 2.0. What the hell is this place? Is there really just like nothing here? I wonder what story significance this place has. Because again, other than the AF3 quest, which, you know, like I said, I did once on my old character back in my day, and I'm doing now, I've never needed to go here. Like, ever, for any reason. And this, it seems to... I mean, you see this map, right? Like, what's up with the weird areas surrounding this? I mean, like this sort of upwards something something. Is that just supposed to be like a visual of how big this place is supposed to be? Damn it, now I want to find a map editor. Or just something where you can hack and like take... Let me not hack, that has a somewhat negative connotation. But I would just like to peruse the game's map files in a way that I can see how the smoke and mirrors aspect are kind of like put together, you know what I mean? I find the construction of stuff like this very fascinating. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. Master Quarrel. Wait, don't I need this? I think I actually need this, don't I? Don't I need this for that Xylart quest? A lightning fragment. A single fragment of light, the way which signs doesn't resonate with something. The air around you was suddenly changed. Oh, shit! Alright! Okay, I should have touched that. Okay, this is definitely for that Xylite quest, and I think I may die. If I could not be fucking frozen, please. Animation freezing, thank you. Not that I'm bothered by it, but I'm a little bit bothered by that. shit. I shouldn't have touched things. I mean, these guys are in their level 60s or so, even though they say impossible to dodge, because that's what they always do. Still, this freaks me out just a little bit. I was not intending to get attacked. I was just kind of like, hey, buttons! Also, that guy's a legendary weapon, and that scares me a little bit. He's level 65. Okay, he's actually less scary than the ancient weapon. That's fine. So, Rongalouts, you gotta promise me, bud. Promise me you're not gonna do an AoE. Promise me. That's all I'm asking is don't do an AoE and get me killed. Because I will get my ass kicked. So retaliation, please. Is there something else attacking me from behind? No, it's just these guys. I mean, there's no point in not using retaliation since I have Asshole McGee, like, poking at me all the time. It's basically just free damage. And the speed isn't going to be doing, or the speed debuff isn't going to be doing the whole lot. God damn it, Semi! Alright. Alright, I should have prefaced that with Rongalouts and Semi, I guess. Damn it. Semi. With her freaking itchy-ass trigger finger. Which is actually her whole hand, because bows don't have triggers. Okay, so look. So come here. Fight McQuarrel. Come on, boys. So let's see how good this this retaliation actually is. How many times I'm going to actually counter things. Semi, dude. You gotta learn to hold that hate back on. They're going to kick your ass. May I have a... Please, sir, may I have some more? Come here. Come here, legendary weapon. Come here. Apparently I'm tanking now. That's fine. So yeah, Rougadine, like, not exactly the best tank in the world, but he does a pretty good damage. No, 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 don't kill the guy. Why does this system's all tabbing thing be so, you know what? I just may just let you die, Semi. Don't take this the wrong way. You know what? Did I actually get anything out of that? Do I have to touch the thing again? I have to move closer. There, I got the light fragment. Sweet. Okay, so y'all on your own. You're going to be tanking a little bit. I'm just going to pop the hell out of dodge, and you guys are just going to have a grand old time. Let me know how that one goes. Bye. Peace out. Head back to Quitham. On zoning back to Quitham, you'll receive a cutscene and your fighter's Lorica. Okay. So I was just supposed to leave and go back to... But I don't understand. Like, how does that end up with my fighter's Lorica? I do not... I don't want... There's only one point in Quitham, so yes, I would like to go to Quitham Island, please. So... Head back to Quitham, re-examining the blah 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 doesn't do anything. Upon zoning back into Quitham, I received the cutscene in your fighter's Lorica. So I get the feeling I just broke something by just teleporting out like that. So, let's head back to Behemoth Dominion and then back out. And then hope we can get the cutscene for all of this goody goody goodness. You know, I kind of wish that I had the capability of seeing exactly where my experience levels were per job, you know what I mean? Like, I know my monk's level 80, but is she just into level 80? Is she almost, you know, maxed out? Can I just use a couple of bullshit Record of Eminence things to, you know, push her over the edge so I can actually get access to my level 85 quest line? Wait, I already did that. Never mind. I gotta look at the level 80. Well, no, you can. I think you have access to it at level 81, don't you? To get the level 90 quest, McJig? I remember I used to actually hate this version of the Chocobo theme because there's actually a there's a note or two in here where it's actually flatter than it's used in previous games, and people who have actually heard the Chocobo theme in multiple games kind of understand what I'm saying. Is that there's where is it? I think it's that spot right there. It's something I just remember something being flatter than it should be. It doesn't go as high or as sharp as it should be. And it was always such a little weird detail that my little autistic ass self noticed. And I was just like, the Chocobo theme is wrong. It should sound like this and it doesn't. Yeah. I wouldn't exactly say I was a sheltered youth because that would imply that, you know, where I lived was safe harbor. But perhaps I was more, not sheltered, it was more like not isolated, like I didn't have as much interaction sort of thing. I didn't have as much perspective, McJiggery-doos. So let's see if this works. Oh yeah, I could have also used my survival guide. I forgot that had one. Cutscene? There it is. We have retrieved the artifact. Now what are we to... Wait, you're the... Why are you here? I see. We must have been overheard by the residents of the mine district. Let me guess, was it Daydog? Nice try, Iron Eater. You were planning this all along. No, you were hoping she would get here first. What is going on here? Poor Najee. He's just like, I don't understand. Why doesn't anyone talk to me? Poor Najee. You have seen through my plan. I have never been talented in the skill of deceit. I can sympathize with the Iron Eater. I think it is terrible that a prized artifact of one of the most respected mithril musketeers would be used as a tool in a political squabble. Unfortunately, it is exactly something that the senators would do, even though the president of Lord Lucius would make a far better use of the artifact. Or the president or Lord Lucius. However, if we return to Sandoria with the artifact, we will most certainly be impeached. And on top of that, the artifact would never get the chance to be used once again. Armor is meant to be worn. Well, it's time to stop complaining and start thinking about our mission report. We sought out and terminated the goblin thieves, however, there was no sign of the Tailkeeper Ralgrim's armor among them. Weighing the circumstances, it is impossible to continue our investigation into the matter. I order us to return immediately to Bastok. I like Volker. He seems pretty cool. Wait, didn't we just find the armor? Not very bright, are we, Najee? We did not find the armor. Really? Does this mean I can have it? I've been needing some new armor. Oh my god, Najee, you poor soul. I like that they just basically made custom animations for just face palming. Like, why? My impression of your mental capacity diminishes by the second. If you walked around wearing that armor, everyone would know that we found it. You came here searching for this armor. I'm sure that the Tailkeeper Ralgrim would... You came here searching for this armor. I'm sure that the Tailkeeper Ralgrim would want a brave adventurer as yourself to use this in battle. Just to make sure, we know nothing of that artifact. You found it by chance after battling the goblin thieves yourself. And don't worry, I will have replicas of the armor made so that by the end of the month there will be hundreds of adventurers wearing the same thing. No one will blink an eye at you. Wow, they're just like, you know what, I'll have replicas of it made. I'll make sure to have it made and put them at the armor factory so that way everybody can be wearing these things. That way no one will know that you have that legendary armor. Am I right? Consider it fate that your path has crossed that of the Tailkeeper. Use the armor wisely. And Najee's just like, I don't get it. Can I have food? I'm hungry. Okay, so. Now let's take a look at this shit. It would also help if I put it... Menus really suck. Okay. So, also, random thing. I found a bomb core, I guess, at some point while leveling somewhere. It's like a piece of ammo. I guess you can get up to 99 of them, but apparently it has fucking plus 12 attack to it. Saw that and I was just like, Yeah, bye-bye, Taru Taru Rod. I don't need your shit anymore, good sir. I didn't want to do that. But, oh, it's... buttons. Why? Okay. So, let's see how this shit looks. You see what I mean? Like, it looks really nice. It looks very cool. It's obviously designed to be a set. I mean, but the Scorpion Harness is just, like, better. This has more HP, more vitality, and fucking +8 enmity. And it has a lot more defense as well. So, I mean, it's obviously, like, supposed to be meant for tanking, but look at this. Look how cool I look. I mean, you really can't tell the difference between that or this. You know what I mean? This is obviously meant to be a set, but honestly, like, the Scorpion Harness kind of fits it better. It kind of looks better. It looks like it fits this more. You know what I mean? It matches, damn it. Yes, I'm being like a fashion queen, but it matches better. Look at this. And don't get me wrong, the Fighter's Lorca looks really cool too. It just, one, it sucks. And two, also, I actually did go into EXP groups wearing the Fighter's Lorca, and they just looked at me like I was crazy, and I'm like, look, I don't have anything else. This is what I got, man. But now that I have the Scorpion Harness, all is well with the world. Woo! I got all 3 of my AF armor, so I am done with warrior-related quests for, until I am actually to the point where I can get to things and stuff. Can I use my warp ring again? Nope. Alrighty, looks like we're mounting up and running back old school styles, people. And just because I feel like I'm going to have to use it somehow, I will be putting on my Fighter's Lorca and riding that shit into the sunset. Which probably won't be happening in the game for a while because it's apparently midnight in game. But, you know, let's not think about those small, itty-bitty, teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini details, shall we? What the fuck is that? I was just getting ready to do my outro. What the hell is this? What are you, Swirling Vortex? Empty light. An empty light? What is an empty light? As opposed to a full light? What the hell is that? Damn it, I don't even have my mount capability anymore. Fuck it. Alright, look, if you guys like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. Also, I'm making this camera spaz out. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. It does help out a great deal. And, you know, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, fools. Scorpion Harness still looks better.